I felt a dramatic entrance was required. Hi. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't have the microphones today. I've had to use my webcam because YouTube has a new thing where if you use your mobile phone, it'll be in selfie mode, and that happened last time, and everybody was pretty upset. So I didn't want to upset anyone, and so I thought I'd use the webcam. Can you hear me okay? Is the quality all right? It's not a good webcam. It's an old webcam. Okay, good. I have no problem speaking louder if you need me to. Loud and clear. Okay. I have missed you guys so much. It has been over a month now, and I have missed you. I have missed every single one of you. I have missed everything about this channel, this show, this community, the chats. I've even missed staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning my time to do live premieres with you guys and read the comments after. I've missed everything. So this isn't a normal, what's normal, right? This isn't your normal live video. It's something different. And I'm reading your comments off my phone because it's harder to see them on the computer monitor, which is pretty far from me. And I don't have that good of a vision. But I really appreciate y'all being here right now, more than you know. Your support means more to me than I can ever tell you. And if you've been here a while, you probably already know that. But I'm going to say it anyway because it's true. Today's a little different. And before we get into what I came here for, I did write this down. I did write it down because I needed to. Because what I want to say is important, and I didn't want to get off track. So when I start reading it, just know it's still me, okay? It's still my heart. I just needed to make sure, for one time only, I stay on track. At least once. So I hope that you'll understand that. But first, I want to say this. I already know some people, and I'm seeing it in the comments already, have made up their minds. They've decided what the story is. And that happens. That's the internet. It's life too, right? I can't control that, and I'm not trying to control that. But I can still speak from the only place I have ever spoken from, the only place I have, and that's my heart. And I hope you'll listen and respect it. So yeah, it's just me here today. No guest, no surprise, just Natasha. And if it feels weird for you, believe me, it feels even weirder for me. But here we are, and I'd like to have a little chat with you. This channel, the show, the space, it's been one of the favorite things of my life. It's opened my world, my heart, in so many ways. I don't have words for it. It's just too profound. And I don't use that word lightly. If you've been here for a while, you already know this wasn't just videos for me. No, this was connection and community. And it meant something. It still does. So let's get to what everyone is waiting to hear. Relationships are hard. They're not all date nights and roses, but you already know that. And sometimes you have to choose the hard thing. Yourself. So I chose myself. I'm not here to give you the play-by-play. I'm not here to over-explain or make this into some kind of moment. But I am here to tell you something shifted. And I want to say this first. Every single video that you watched me and Debbie do, every single one was never fake, never forced. And if you followed us for a while, you probably sensed that. And when things didn't feel right, we didn't film. That's why there were gaps. Because I've always tried to keep this channel, this show, this community real, genuine, authentic. And the love, that was real too. Damn real. And that hasn't changed. But sometimes paths do. You know, you can try to script your life out like a YouTube live video, but it's not going to go that way. I think of Tyson and Jazz. Tyson was older than Jazz. And I always thought he would go first. We had him first. And yet he did not go first. Jazz did. And I say that because that was the plan, right? That's the way life's supposed to go. That's the natural order of things. You can't script life. You can't predict what's going to come. But you can do what's right for you, even if other people may think otherwise or write a narrative in their minds of what that may be. Because life is layered. Life isn't simple. Debbie and I have been working through a lot over the last couple of years, especially the last year and a half. And I've known for a while now, there'd come a time when I'd be doing this on my own or not at all. But here's the thing about Natasha I want you to know. I don't let go of what matters without a freaking fight. I was going to say something else. Here you are. This whole community, you matter. This has mattered. So why the silence? Why now? Why say something? Why even be here? Why wait? Because I was scared. Okay, let's get close here. If I had a camera lens to zoom in, I would. I was scared. I'm scared now. That's the truth. Fear. Fear is the reason. Fear is the reason. Not because of drama, not because of gossip, not because of speculation, bad comments and negative comments, but because it's so hard to shift something when people have come to love what it was. And also, big reason, I had to ask myself, is me, just me, enough? Look, I get it. You came here for two people. The banter, the chemistry, the much better hair. Let's just go ahead and say it now. Yes, my hair is not salon ready. Salon finished. Debbie's the hairstylist. I am not. This is as good as it's going to get. So let's just get that over with and deal with it. And yeah, I'll be playing with it. It's a thing that's going to happen. I'm not the hairstylist. So there we go. That's it. That's why it's bad. And if you're out there thinking, oh, this is going to be a long one, yeah, it's not going to be that bad. Don't worry, but grab a snack. I do talk a lot. You have met me. You know this. We've been through this. Let's not pretend I've actually changed. But in all seriousness, this channel, this show, has always been my passion. Debbie enjoyed the videos, the show. Of course she did. But for me, it was everything. And it still is. And no, I'm not saying Debbie will never, ever be in another video again. I'm not saying that. I mean, come on. If an ice cream boat pops up somewhere or there's a chocolate factory or something, you know she's going to jump out like the sugar ninja she is. And food tasting videos, I am not doing those alone. No, my waistline won't permit it. No. Look, I'm still here. I'm not begging anyone to stay. I'm not trying to convince anybody either. I'm just showing up as me, a scared me, a nervous me, an open-hearted, raw me. Because if I didn't at least try, if I didn't fight for this, then I couldn't say I ever cared. But I have, and I do. So that's where I am. Not begging for you to stay, not asking for you to stay, but here. I'm here through the fear, through the unknown, to see if I can do this, to see if you want to stay. With the loud one, I read the comments, the one with glasses, the blonde one who talks too much, with messier hair, and maybe a bit more heart. And yeah, Debbie's chair's not there. I'm not trying to erase her, ever. That's the last thing I'm doing here. That spot meant something to me. And so does what's next, whatever that looks like. And that's on you guys. I always said, we'll keep making videos if you keep watching. And now, that's in your hands. It's always been in your hands. This isn't about replacing anything or anyone. This isn't even a rebrand. This is just a new chapter, if you want it to be. Same space, same heart, new energy, but just me. And same terrible lighting too. For God's sake, someone send a light. That'd be great. It's awful. And I'm sorry. And if you're wondering, yeah, the name's staying the same. It started the Natasha and Debbie show. And when it ends, that's how it's going to end. Even if things look different now, the name still means something to me. And I think it means something to you too. So now I want to ask you something, honestly, without ego, without expectation. Do you want to stay? Will you stay? Will you accept this version of the show? This version of me? Because if you will, there's more coming. More reactions, more learning, more laughing, and yes, it's me, more crying. And I will be looking, at the subscribes to unsubscribes after this live before I make a decision before I get to see your decision. That's where your decision shows up, right? I've also been building something quietly behind the scenes. I've even shared it with some of our Facebook friends. It's honest, it's deep, it's real, it's vulnerable, but it's not fully ready to be revealed yet. But when I do, I hope, and I want to share it with you first, because You've walked through so much with both of us. And if you're willing to walk a little further with me, I'd be so incredibly honored. More than you know. So this is all I really came here to say, all I want to share. I hope you can and will respect that. And just be here with me in what I've said. It matters more than you know. So yeah, this is me. Still Natasha, still loud, still blonde for now, still talking too much, still awkward, still nervous, still hopeful, still here. And this is still home if you want it to be. Welcome back. And thank you for being here. And as always, love like jazz. And be as strong as Tyson. If anyone has any questions that are I'm able to answer, I'd be happy to do that now. And thank you again for being here. I want to thank my moderators. By the way, I meant to do that at the beginning, and I'm so sorry I forgot to. Thank you to Tim. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Brett, my brother from another mother. Thank you all. Mandy, thank you. I forgot you're a moderator, Mandy. Sam, I didn't see you there, sweetheart. Thank you as well. Paul says, please keep away from the alcohol. Well, Paul, I am 20 years and 6.5 months sober. And as long as I breathe, I'll stay that way. Come visit London. You know it's on my list. You know it's on my list. I absolutely still plan on coming to the UK, even now more than ever. Carrie says, you're not getting rid of me that easily. I'm staying, so there. I'm glad. Was never trying to get rid of anybody. So I'm seeing some comments of people saying that you don't understand what's happening, that you feel like you have to read between the lines, but if you listened or maybe you came in late, go back and watch it after the fact. You know, I don't think I left anything between the lines, and yet not everything is public domain. Everyone has a right to privacy, and I've said what I needed to say, what I wanted to share, and that's all as far as personal stuff goes. The main message was spoken, and if it wasn't heard, well, then it wasn't. But it wasn't because it wasn't given. Yeah, Reese reminded me. I was on Facebook Live last night. When am I really doing this? And with our Facebook friends, I blasted "The Show Must Go On" loud as hell. Freddie Mercury was onto something, wasn't he? Mandy, thank you. Thank you, Helen. There was a reason. No Sade tonight now. Well, maybe later. We'll see. Mr. Coxey, I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Well, guys, I said this wouldn't be a long one, and I meant it for once, and probably the only time ever. So don't expect that to happen more. As I said, I will wait and see how this is taken, and go from there. And if that is taken in a way that is you do want to continue this being home, and you're staying, and maybe you hadn't ever subscribed before, and now you're like, yeah, no, or yeah, I want to. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not begging anybody for anything. This is just me, my heart, my honesty, my truth. And I would love to continue the show with you, but that is up to you guys. So give me a couple days, and if things look good, then on with the show. So I want to thank you all for your time today, this evening. Sorry, it's evening, and unless you're in Australia, then good morning. And also, you get up too early. Crazy, go back to bed. But those in the UK and Germany, elsewhere in that area, same time zone area, thank you for giving me some of your prime time, your patience. And I do apologize for taking so long to say what needed said. You deserved to know, to hear. I appreciate you. I miss you all very much. And I love you. And I mean that. So I am going to bid you a fond farewell. Now, as like people in the UK like to say, I'm going to love you and leave you. By the way, that just feels dirty. Yeah, I think of you getting out of bed and just leaving in the morning when I hear that phrase. So it's a little bit used, guys. A little used. I mean, I'm not complaining, but as long as you love me. Thank you for being here. And the famous words of a very special man, I still love you.